Namaste and Happy New Year. Today, appropriately, I'd like to discuss the difference between a New Year's resolution and Sankalp Shakti, which we can think of as the yogic version of a New Year's resolution. So, how are they different? The main difference is that your New Year's resolution is set directly into your conscious mind, whereas your Sankalp Shakti is planted into the subconscious mind. Now, our subconscious and unconscious minds are quite a bit stronger than our conscious mind. And the reason, or part of the reason, that only about 2 in 10 of New Year's resolutions are still active months into the year is because if you're trying to reprogram yourself, reprogram habits that are possibly years old, using your conscious mind, well, that's trying to overcome those habits planted in the unconscious mind that are stronger. So typically that doesn't work very well. It's a lot harder to do that than to go deeper for the reprogramming. And this is where the Sankalp Shakti is more helpful, because that's planted in the subconscious mind. It's already stronger than the conscious mind. And it's also kind of the way that the conscious mind and unconscious mind communicate with each other. It's through the subconscious. So you can think of the unconscious mind as kind of like the background software that's running on a laptop or a phone, but within ourselves. And so that's working all the time in these habits that we formed. And it takes quite a bit to change that program. The subconscious mind is more of an kind of an intuitive understanding of yourself. And so it can really, on its own, to a degree, manage these things. The difference between the conscious mind, what the conscious mind is wanting, and what the unconscious mind is already programmed and supported to do. So that's the chief difference, that when we work with the Sankalp Shakti, it still takes some effort, but to a large degree, planting the seed and then doing the work and then not necessarily attaching the two. And then it's kind of like starting to run in the background, kind of like those programs I was talking about. Now, one part of this that I still struggle with is that if we think about the Bhagavad Gita, one of the main teachings is that your actions should be done without any attachment to the fruits or the rewards of the actions. But if we think about Sankalp Shakti, that's all about the rewards, right? We're thinking about what we want to get out of the year in this case. And I still struggle with it, but one thing that's helped is to just kind of separate the intention from the action. So if we can think about the example of a common New Year's resolution or Sankalp Shakti of, I want to lose 15 pounds. Well, again, if we're doing that in the conscious mind, that's challenging because whatever habits we built up over months or years is hard to overcome unless we're starting to work deeper. But as far as it relates to the fruits of our actions, 3 actions we might take consciously to lose weight would be to eat salads every day, to take long walks every day, to do resistance training a few times a week. All good ways to support that loss of weight. But if we were to weigh ourselves after every salad we ate, we wouldn't notice much of a difference. We might even notice additional weight because we just ate a meal. If we were to weigh ourselves after every walk we took, after every time we went to the gym, they're the same sort of thing. So that could be discouraging to be so attached to the results of each of these individual actions. So I think for the Sankalp Shakti, it's best to kind of let go of that and separate those actions that you're using to support the Sankalp Shakti and the overall intention of the Sankalp Shakti. That's not 100% satisfying, but it's at least helpful for me to kind of get that framework. If you have any ideas for yourself on how to reconcile those two things, please feel free to leave that in the comment section. And have a wonderful 2024. Namaste. Talk to you soon.